Denver and KC is the Thursday night matchup in NFL Week 2, and Denver, of course, is a three-point road underdog, and they struggled offensively in Week 1. Not a good sign. They pulled out the win. We'll see how they do in subsequent weeks. Are they a good bet in Week 2 here as a three-point road dog at KC? I'm not exactly sure. We're going to talk to Joe Duffy from OffshoreInsiders.com, though, and get his take on it. Joe Duffy, another thing that I noticed is that the total on this game crashed from opening. I was looking at it last night. I saw 43.5. I thought to myself, I made a little note to myself, maybe the under is a good play there. I didn't bet it. Now it's 41.5 or 42. So we got KC as a three-point home favorite. Total's 41.5 or 42. What's your take on this game, Joe?
Yeah, that was a very, very substantial drop for NFL regular season games when it has nothing to do with an injury or any type of weather. Obviously, Peyton Manning has not been in sync with Gary Kubiak's offense. And, again, we always warn that you don't want to read too much in the preseason, but especially in lieu of the fact that they were not really in sync offensively yesterday, it's probably worth noting that Denver has not scored a touchdown with Peyton Manning as their quarterback since Gary Kubiak has taken over. Now, of course, it was a case where both Emmanuel Sanders and Demaryius Thomas missed a lot of time in the preseason, so maybe that the results on Sunday were almost, in some respects, the work that they did not get in the preseason. I'm not buying into this theory. A lot of people think that Peyton Manning, he's old. Look, he was only a year older than last year, and obviously he's downtrending a little bit. Peyton Manning is still among the best regular season quarterbacks in the NFL, so a little surprised to see the line really drop that much.
All right, so what play would you recommend here on Thursday?
Well, I'm going to wind up going with Kansas City. As I said, I do think that, the Broncos are a little bit of a work in progress offensively, maybe one other game under their belt. That's why I think the short week really hurts Denver a little bit more, because they have some things that they do have to work on, and that's going to hurt them. Most importantly, consistent. It's not statistically that overwhelming. I think it's about 63%. But when the home team is off of a road game and the road team is off of a home game on Thursday Night Football, as long as the road team is not coming off of a bye, home team is a pretty impressive 38-23. So I do think with the fact that Denver's offense is struggling a little bit now, and with the fact that system pretty much substantiates everything that I've thought about the short weeks when it comes to Thursday Night Football, we will go with Kansas City.
All right, KC currently -3. Joe Duffy, tell us what OffshoreInsiders.com is all about before we let you go.
Since week 2 of the preseason, 29-14 with all football picks. That's preseason, regular season, college, and pro. 25-12 with all wise guy picks. That includes quite a few baseball underdogs. So OffshoreInsiders.com have a bunch of check marks next to college and NFL games this week. Going to be a great week 2 in the NFL, week 3 in college football.
All right, Joe, thanks very much.